Yes, good day, dear viewer. Today I'm going to teach you how to draw foundation. Foundation is a very important aspect in civil engineering work, and foundation is the expanded base of the wall or column or piers or expanded base of a building. And in particular, today I'm going to show you how to draw cross section of a raft foundation. So this is a raft foundation. A raft foundation is the type of foundation that cover the whole surface of where the building is. But you find that where the wall is, it is a bit expanded. So for this case, it have the distance from here to here is 400. Then the depth here is also 400. Then from offset from external part of the foundation to where the wall start is 100. And this is our external wall. So I'm going to show you how to come up with this drawing in a more simple way and professional way. As an engineer, you should know how to do the drawing, engineering drawings. And the scale we are going to use is 1 to 10. And I will just show you step by step, simple way of how to come up with this drawing. So I'm going to start. The tools or drawing equipment that we need is, first of all, we have the drawing board. Then we need also the T-square, which is here. Then next we have the 45 set square, which we are going to use also. And then next we have the 30-degree set square. And then we shall also use the ruler. So these are basically some of the few tools that we are going to use. We have also used the masking tape to fix our paper direct on the drawing board. So the drawing boards, when you put paper on it, you need to fix the paper on the drawing board and use the masking tape. And this is what we call the masking tape. We shall also use the pencil. So basically, these are some of the tools we are going to use. And I say the scale is 1 to 10. So I'm going to show you how to draw a raft foundation. So I'm going to start with the top part of the concrete of the raft. So I'm going to draw this line here, which will represent the top part of the raft. So that is the line representing the top part of the raft. So here will be 400 millimeter. So the length, the depth of the concrete here is going to be 400 millimeter. So let me draw this line. 400 millimeter. I'm going to measure it. So this is going to be also 400 millimeter. So if I'm to use my ruler, I measure this to 400 millimeter, which you can see. Here is 400 millimeter. So I mark there. It means our line was slightly short, so I can extend this to be at 400 millimeter. Then I extend this also to be at 400 millimeter. Good. So that is good. So I can draw this line here, which is supposed to be also at 400 millimeter. Then this side also is 400 millimeter. I'll measure it. I'm just making a line. So I measure here 400 millimeter. I mark. Then I measure here also 400 millimeter. I mark. So now I have to use my 45-degree set square. And the depth of the concrete from the middle part here is 200 millimeter. So I can also measure 200 millimeter here. I mark 200 millimeter. I mark. So now I'm going to make a line here. I'm going to make a line here showing the thickness of our concrete in the middle. Let me first make a construction line, very faint line. Yes. So now I'm going to use 45-degree set square. I'm going to use 45 degrees set square to extend this expanded base. Where it meets there, that's the point I need. So I turn this side also, I do the same. Where it meets, that's where I need. Good. It's moving up well. This eraser is not a good one, but nevertheless I can use it like that. I can screen off this line. It's unnecessary. Let's screen off this line. Yeah, so I can make this one a finish line. This part now where I made a construction line. Good. That is now a finish line. So now I'm almost finishing my drawing. So I can measure this one here at 100 millimeter. Then I make my external wall 100 millimeter here. I mark also this side 100 millimeter. Yes. So I measure the thickness of the wall, which is going to be 230 millimeter. I marked here the thickness of the wall, 230 millimeter. I marked here. So next, now I'm going to want to draw the line showing the external wall. I'm going to draw the line showing the external wall. So this is the line showing the external wall. And the thickness of our external wall, I said, is 230. This is external wall. This is external wall. Good. Yeah, I'm almost done with my drawing, but this wall is continuing up, is also continuing up. So I saw it with a broken line. So I can put my T-square here. I slide the T-square here. Then I make a broken line up here. I'm going to make a broken line here. So to show that the wall is continuing upward. So in order to make a broken line, I'm just going to make it in a very simple way. So I make a line in the middle like this. So I'm going to use freehand to save time. This is my broken line. So it shows that the wall is continuing upward. But now I'm going to show on the section of how the concrete look like. So how do we look at concrete from cross section? This is how we can represent concrete. So this is our base. We can represent our concrete in cross section. So this is how we can represent our concrete in cross section. But the external wall also, I will show you how to represent it in cross section. So we can use our set square. So this is our base. We can represent the wall in cross section. Good. So this is our base. We can represent our wall in cross section. overtaking your hand. So I want the video to be clear with this little camera. Yes. So that is our external wall. Basically, this is what I wanted us to draw. The dimension here, I'm not going to dimension. I already explained that the dimension from here to here is 400. Maybe I can show it. Want to save time. Then also from here, is also 400. Then the thickness here is 230 millimeter. So that's the thickness here. Here we can make it 100. Yeah, so these are the dimensions I want to do. But this can be very long, so we can also show here a broken line. Can also make here a broken line. It shows that this is continuing, but we have shown it with a broken line. So basically, this is what I want us to learn today. Raft Foundation, and our scale is 1 to 10. Our scale is 1 to 10. Yeah, so this is what I want us to learn. Thank you so much.